Hello, my name is Monica Simic, and today I'm going to discuss the New York Times article assignment number 2. This article is titled Diabetes Takes a Toll on the Brain. And what this article basically goes over is researchers studied that conclusively came up with the fact that type 2 diabetes is associated with greater impairment of blood flow to the brain and a decline in mental acuity. And in order to do this test, they included 40 people, half of whom had been in long-term treatment for type 2 diabetes, and the average age of these people that were participating in the study was 66 years old. In order to do this study, different tools were used, such as MRI scans, blood tests, and other tests that can help determine a person's cognitive ability. At the end of the 2 years, it was conclusive that people with diabetes had a greater decline in the volume that was in the gray matter. Their composite scores on tests also declined, and it was shown that blood flow to the brain was declined. And the blood flow to the brain was also associated with inflammation in the brain, which was causing decline in mental skills for these people that participated. The doctor, Dr. Vera Novak, commented, and he said there's currently no treatment for this decline due to diabetes, but they're going to do continuous trials in order to find treatments for these people that are suffering from diabetes and mental decline as well. I found this article actually quite interesting. I found it interesting that there was a correlation between type 2 diabetes and the brain, and the fact that the blood supply just isn't getting to the brain and it's causing people's mental acuity to drop. The article title, which I mentioned before, is Diabetes Takes a Toll on the Brain. The author is Nicholas Bakalar, and it was published July 8th, 2015. The sole purpose of this article was for the author to inform general audience, anyone who's interested in reading, that there is a correlation between type 2 diabetes and decline in mental sharpness. And that's also what I learned from this article. I learned that due to lack of blood flow to the brain, there is a much greater decline in gray matter from those suffering from diabetes. And not only that, but the inflammation is also contributing to cognitive decline. So these people are having declines in memory, and they're doing worse on tests than they usually would, and that's because of lack of blood flow. If I were to further research this topic, I would definitely check online. I would use Google Scholar and just look for any research that has been done on this topic, and I personally believe that there would be a lot that would pop up for a link between diabetes and the way our brains function. And this article relates to this course because it is the study of the effect of a substance on the brain. And we learn in this case how our brains can be developed and shaped. And in this article, we're learning about obstacles that may delay development of our brain work and memory. And in this case, this article was suggesting that because of inflammation, we see a decline in mental acuity. So it relates to this course because it is a study of the brain and the sharpness of the brain and things that can develop and shape the brain, or things that can delay the processes that our brains take. Thank you.